Hi, I'm Daniel and welcome to this week's episode of The News! It's time to play the captain. A Polish developer called Jujubee has announced a survival game based on the Kursk submarine disaster in 2000. In a press release, the company stated, "The game will look at the tragedy of the submarine ship from a new angle and will combine first-person action with a heavy focus on a carefully crafted story and an engrossing gameplay." Their CEO, Michael Stepien, said, "Kursk will definitely be a game for mature audiences looking for a unique and cinematic experience. There is still controversy surrounding the real fate of this Russian submarine, and with our game we hope to raise and answer some questions." A cinematic trailer has been released which features a still moment in time in the sub, at the point of an explosion, while the camera roams around the scene. The disaster was very recent and so may come as a surprise subject for a game, and may end up being a controversial choice, but if done well, the game could also be a step forward for video games, showing they can tackle serious subjects without being simple mindless entertainment. There's no release date yet, but there's a website for the game, so keep your eyes on that for more. He was born on a horse, that's all. We love a unicorn story, they come up so rarely. Recently, on the Conan O'Brien Show's Clueless Gamer segment, the American talk show host and writer featured The Witcher 3. Amongst some jokes about banging chicks and a little choking, he featured a scene in the game that allows the player to have sex while sitting on a unicorn. Don't worry, it wasn't our unicorn. It's an odd scene, but it apparently features in the books that the game is based on. Books are weird, games too. Though some players may not have known about the sexy unicorn romp as they are getting stuck at the loading screen after the game's initial cutscene. Some have reported reinstalling the game's data or unplugging their PS4 for a while, and rebooting has had results, but the bug seems to be affecting both physical and digital copies of the game. If you're having problems, try these solutions and see how you get on. You don't want to miss the horniest scene in gaming. Unicorn. Sounds like balloons are in order for Xbox fans. In a recent tweet, Xbox's Phil Spencer responded to a question posed by a fan about when Windows 10 will be released for Xbox. The response that came back was a simple post-summer, which leaves it a little vague, but an odd thing to say if Spencer wasn't expecting the release fairly soon after summer. Perhaps we'll have it in time for the all-important holiday season. Whether or not it will feature all of the things stated to be included, like streaming games to your PC, multiplayer across devices, and game capturing and more, is also yet to be seen. Windows 10 for PC is set to release this summer, so fairly soon. It will also be a free upgrade for Windows 7 and 8 users to attempt to boost initial uptake, so it sounds like a staggered release, but perhaps that will help them work out some of the bugs first, which can't be bad. Looks like the joke's on us. Nintendo has made an interesting hire this week. They've hired Bowser. No, seriously. Doug Bowser, a former VP at EA, has been hired as Nintendo of America's new sales guy. Of course, the serendipity hasn't been missed by the company, and they released this statement. Nintendo of America has hired a new vice president to lead the United States sales organization with a name that's well known in the Mushroom Kingdom. Effective today, Doug Bowser, no relation to the King Koopa and Mario's longtime nemesis, will oversee a variety of sales-related functions, including sales, in-store merchandising, retail strategy, and retail marketing. They also say that Bowser brings experience, not fire breath, to the role. In other news, Sony has hired Wesley Kratos as VP of Deicide, and Microsoft are considering Ben Masterchief for the role of Space Ambassador. I gave you the news, now what have you got for me? What do you think about Kursk? What's your favourite unicorn sex scene? And are you scared Bowser will kidnap Reggie Fils-Aime and Miyamoto will have to don his plumber's outfit to save him? If you want to subscribe, you can tickle the unicorn in the corner. If you missed our last episode, you can catch it here. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. See you next time.